Hello guys, welcome to my page, and today we are gonna see React context. Why are we using this React context? Let's see. For example, you are building an e-commerce app and there's something changed in your basket. You have to see the number of purchasing items in front of your cart on your navbar. For example, if we as we see on the right side, we have a navbar on the page. We have a navbar, and right of the navbar we have a cart. And if we add some items into the cart, the number of the items that we purchased, that we ordered, shows displaying on the cart. We want to see that. So how can we use it? We can use it like that. This is the add button, right? Add button. If we clicked on the add button, so we have a cart component. So we have to pass it to the list. After list, we have to pass it to the item, and finally we have to pass it to the add button. So if we want to use the cart, we have to pass all of these components one by one. So how can we solve this problem? It calls props drilling. So many data transferring between all of these components. So we can do something like that. We can use context. So how the context works? There's a store like in Redux. There's a global storage hook in the context. So when we are gonna use, we can pull from the context and use it. That's all, like a bridge between add button and cart. As you see, the cart should add it to the basket. So how can we use it with the add button? So we can use context in this explanation, in this application. So let's try to use the context. Let's do it. So first of all, let's do something like this. Let me open a component file. Inside this file, we should have, for example, header.js, as we see. So this is header component. Header component. Let me open one more file like footer.js, and this is the snippet. h2, this is the footer component. Let's see them on the app.js. Import them. We can use it like this, I think. header.js. So this is footer. This is the footer component. This is a header component. Yeah, we have seen header component and footer component like that. Let me adjust it written in the app CSS with a light class name and dark class name. I want to I am gonna press a button inside of the header component, and footer component will colors will change. It is two different components. I will do a bridge with context without using app.js. So how can we use it? Yeah, this is our header and this is our footer. Let's see, inside the header component, let's build an hook. Use state in React. Use state. Let's do the snippet. Yeah, this is the theme. Let's see, initial value is equals to light first. It's first initial value. So we can use with these use state like we sent by props, right? Let's do it manually, and after this I will do it with context. Let's do it without context and see, and we will do it with context either after that. Okay, so I have to pass all of these props into the header components. So theme and set theme, okay. So I can I have to use inside of the header JS. I am in the header JS. I am pulling theme and set theme. How can we use it? Let's build an button change footer theme. Let's see, change footer theme. I'm gonna change the footer theme from the header component. Two different components, okay? So change footer theme. With this on click, I am gonna use the set theme. Let's build a function const how can we say change theme. Okay, so change theme. Oh, the wrong. I have to use it in there. Yeah. Change theme. Inside of this change theme, set theme. Open it. Theme equals to light class of the header. Change it. If there's a light, change it to the dark. Otherwise, set it. If there is not light, set it to the light. It's like a true-false combination. Okay, and light. So on change, we have to use in these on click. Change theme. Yeah, let's use the change theme. We are not done yet. Inside of the footer, I will use the theme, only the theme. Okay, let's pull it, the theme like this. I'm copying from for the footer, saving it. It is the footer, so theme, I have pulled it, and I am gonna use inside of the class name. Okay, class name equals to theme. So one more thing I have to, as we see on the app CSS, I have to import app CSS. Import app CSS. Yeah. So the initial value of the theme is, let's see something. One more thing. Let's create a div like that. So inside the div, let me style it a little bit. Style, display flex. Oh, see, one more curly braces. Yeah, display flex. One more thing, header, this style flex 1. Yeah, copy this thing, flex 1. So footer, class name, style, flex 1. Okay, this is the header component, this is footer component. I will change the footer theme. Yeah, as you see, when I press the change button, footer component is changing. But imagine that inside of this footer component or cart component or navbar component, whatever you want, whatever you like, I want to, there's something inside the some of the components inside of this footer, and for example, a cart. Inside of the cart component there are lots of components like a tree. So when I'm gonna change something, I have to pass all of these props inside and inside, something like this. So when I use the context, props and hooks stored in one context. So it's stored in one context. When I want to use it, just pull in from the context and use it. It will change. Okay. So let's build this. Let's do it the same thing with context. Okay. So I have to build first context.js. Inside of the context.js, create context. I have to import create context. Let's do it const my context equals to create context. Yeah, we have done this. We have to export. We have to use the use context as well. So export use context and my context. Okay, we have exported it. So as you remember, our hook, theme hook, is in the app.js. We have let's import from the context, import my context and use context from context. I have written it wrong, context. So we are gonna use my context and use context in here. So we have to use it. We have to provider. We have to inside the app components. We have to, like hamburger, we have to upper and bottom. We have to tag it. My context. We have to cover it. I mean, we have to cover between with my context. My context dot provider. We have to pass a value, so we can do it like that. Value equals to data. Let's about this data, we can const data from here. Data equals to, what else can we say? Theme and set theme. Yeah, set theme. So I can erase all of these props now. I am erasing. I am deleting. So inside of the header, I can delete this theme. So we will use it. We will use it. Let me change a little bit. Contact. Okay. So inside of the provider, we have sent the theme and set theme, so I can use it now. So how can we use it? Header. Let's do it like that. I have to pull my context and use context from here. So import use context and my context from React. Yeah. How can we use it? We have to deconstruct it like this. Const theme and set theme, okay, equals to use context, my context. I will use my context. Inside of the context, I will use theme and set theme. So I have used within the change theme. When I click the change theme, I can use this right now. So one more thing, we have to import both of them from the footer like this. So I have to deconstruct it as well. Yeah, I don't have to use set theme, so I keep it the theme, only the theme. So I can use a theme right now. Let's oh, I don't have to use the theme props in here. Okay, what else? What did we forgotten? Provider. context from React, and I don't have to use from React, right? From the context, from context. So type error, read properties undefined, reading context, use context. I have to change it a little bit. Footer. So use context from header, not header. Context. Yes, we have to pull it, import it from the context JS. So same app will be so when I press the change footer theme, yeah, it is changing. We have used the context from here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like our video. See you.